The Timeout, a video of you, for you. In this episode, we'll first be discussing floor spacing on offense. In this first clip, you see our offense set up. Both Zachary and Connor are both clogging the middle. Zachary's a wing here and should be moved over to about this position. When the ball is brought up the court, you'll see it swung over to the right side to Anthony. As Anthony drives down towards the hoop, everybody clogs in near him. Jack does a great job recognizing the open space on the court right here, and he runs to it, filling that space, giving Anthony room to work and get a shot off. This also puts him and Connor in a great position to catch an overshot. In this next clip, we see the ball come up the left side. Yaman tries to set a pick, but ends up chasing the ball. Here, again, the right side of the court is wide open. Nobody's there. Anthony gets sucked down in towards the middle, going towards the ball, and by the time we get the ball into Ian, it's too late. There's too many defenders there. We need to swing that ball around the perimeter, then get it in low. Here we have our out-of-bounds play. Most of the time, the person closest to the hoop is going to be the person open. Spreading out from the line helps that person to have space to work. We ran floor spacing to perfection in this play. Here, Mason brings the ball up the left side and swings the ball across the court, forcing the defense over to the right, clearing up the middle for an easy shot to Anthony. This was possibly the easiest shot we had in the game, and it was due to us moving the ball around the court, forcing their zone defense to have to follow the ball with their heads. Once they look one way, we're open on the other direction, and there's Anthony for a great shot. I'll be talking about tracking the ball and staying with your man. Tracking the ball and staying with your man means you know where both the ball and your man are. When you do this, you're able to keep the other team away from the basket and make it harder for them to get an easy shot off. Here you see everybody staying with their man and keeping an eye on the ball, leading to a quick turnover. Here you see Zachary assume a defensive stance, forcing his man to pick up the ball. As the pass goes into the corner, Yaman has him trapped down. Carson's following his man around the court and sees that the pass is coming. He almost jumps the lane, but ends up just tipping it away instead. This fast break attempt, we weren't able to get a steal, but we were able to prevent an easy shot under the hoop. Mason does a great job of finding the ball and seeing where the pass is going, getting in the way of the passing lane, even making a little contact with his body to make sure the other team doesn't get the ball. Clip, we see everybody set up with their man. Carson and Anthony are down low, Ian and Connor are on the wings, Mason has the point. As soon as Carson starts to drift up towards the point, we give up an easy look down low. This type of shot is way too easy to not go in. In this next clip, we see how tracking the ball allows you to help out on defense when one of your teammates gets beat by their man. Here, Ian's man gets the ball and gets inside of Ian. Mason comes over and does a good job contesting the shot, but it happens to go in. See everybody sticking with their man. Connor does a great job of closing down his man, forcing him to pick up. Anthony tracks the ball and sees the pass perfectly to pick it up and pass the ball ahead to Carson for an easy finish for our 10th point of the game. In this clip, we see a great job of sticking with your man and denying the ball. Keeping your eyes on the ball, knowing where it's going to go, forcing the person not to be able to make the pass. Connor does a great job jumping in the way there. Carson tries to strip the ball away. Everybody's blocked out. Finally, they get a good drive in towards the hoop, but the help defense is too much, and both Carson and Mason contest the shot. Jack does a great job of tracking the ball. He reads passing lanes very well, jumping them perfectly. If you notice when he sets up on defense in the replay of this clip, that he sags off his guy just enough so he looks open, and then he starts running in to jump the passing lane. Here he passes it ahead to Yaman for a shot right around the corner of the free throw line. In this clip, we see both Jack and Mason having to track their man across both sides of the court. Jack does a great job sticking with his man as he crosses the court, sticking with him, putting himself in the perfect position once again to jump that passing lane. Play, Mason does a great job of recovering after getting beat and catching back up to his man for the blocked shot. But Connor does a great job of tracking the ball, knowing exactly when he needed to switch directions and beat the other team down the court for the steal. Should you take it all the way, or should you pass? If you're the first guy down the court and you have the ball, it's probably a good idea to take the shot. Here we see Carson attempt it. It doesn't go in, but it was still a good shot. Here we see Mason drive in and run into a wall of defenders. Once you see those defenders in front of you, you got to look off to your side or behind you. Yaman is right there, almost by the foul line for the pass, but it was a little too late. Here we see Carson start a fast break. The defense is able to catch up and almost cut him off. As the defense gets sucked in towards Carson, Mason is able to be open on the other side of the lane. Carson hits him with a good pass and a good shot, but it just doesn't bounce our way. Here we have Jack on back-to-back fast break clips. In this one, he pulls up deep for the shot. We got to get the ball closer to the hoop and take closer shots. In the next clip, when Jack starts the fast break, he pulls up and passes the ball ahead to Yaman at the corner of the foul line for the shot off the glass. Still could work for closer shots though. Here we have back-to-back clips of Yaman. Yaman drives in and runs into a wall of defenders. The hands in the face are too much for him to get a clean shot off and ends up missing. In the next clip, Yaman drives in, runs into the same wall of defense, dishes it off to Connor, and Connor can get a quick shot off before it's too much defense. Let's just watch that one more time. Good teamwork. Now we have Mason on a fast break after a steal, alone going down the court. He uses the jump stop to let the defense fly by and get him open for the shot. Take the ball. Just rip it away. If there's a loose ball or someone's holding a ball in your face, rip it away from them. Get your body in front of them and the ball and rip it away. Here we see Ian has the ball right in his face, but he's too nice. We see Ian playing defense with the ball right in his face. You got to go up there and grab it or slap that ball. When the pass is made, Zachary comes over and puts heavy pressure on defense. This makes the kid pick up the ball. As soon as the ball is in Zachary's face, he's slapping at it. His defensive rebound, Ian is able to use his size and strength to get his body in between the man and the ball and secure it safely near his body. And he does a great job here ripping this rebound away from two of the guys on the other team, using his body to pull that ball in. Getting both hands on the ball and twisting away is one of the best ways to just rip that ball away from somebody. And let's make it us more than them next time. Sometimes close games are decided by these types of hustle plays, and coming towards the playoffs or the end of the season, if you want to see your team do well, these are the types of plays you're going to need to do and the effort you're going to need to give. Setting a screen or a pick, how to become a brick wall. Setting a screen is a great way to get the ball handler or anybody open and away from the defense. Here you see Mason come down the court and set the screen on number 15, and Carson is able to drive in towards the hoop. Ian is down low and spaces out the floor to allow Carson to take the open shot. Again, we have the same play. Mason sets the screen high this time and Carson drives in. Ian backs up and bumps the defense, not allowing it to get near Carson, and Carson gets the open shot to go in. In this clip, Yaman comes down and sets the screen for Carson. When Yaman sets the screen, he sets it to the front of the defense, not the back. So when Carson goes to drive by, the defense is easily able to just follow him down into the corner. In this play, we have Mason setting the screen, and this time rolling to the free throw line, the open space on the court. Carson sees it, but the pass just doesn't get there. As you see, when Mason sets the pick, he sets it on the defender's backside. So when he runs into him. And then Mason rolls out to the free throw line for the open shot. This is a team of hard workers, and hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So let's go get them again next week.